How dare you not be the best squid sister? Hey everybody, Resident Gear to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Splatoon 2. In the previous episode, we conquered levels 2 and 3, and today's episode, we're going to the boss of this area. But, there's something else I want to take care of first. Because we noticed there's some balloons in this area, so what you can do with these is, these balloons can activate some pretty interesting secrets in the area, so every boss level, we're going to be taking care of the hidden balloons and stuff like that scattered across this area. So that's going to be how we're handling that, and it's going to be super amazing and awesome. So let's take care of you, and go this way, and come on. Yeah, we got the next sunken squirrel. The sunken squirrels for the areas themselves and get the balloons are going to be like kind of like stamps for a passport or something like that. It's a really cute detail. I really like it, and you can see the camera moving all crazy when I was doing hand gestures, because I do hand gestures when I talk, because I'm weird. So the blue one right here is kind of similar, except it's kind of like that Cork Seed challenge in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. But it doesn't give you any rewards or anything like that, it just gives you like power eggs or things like that. Which, by the way, let's talk about it real quick. That's not the button I wanted to press. Actually, we can't access that right now. Actually, I'm saying actually way too much. The thing we can do with the power eggs, we're going to need to go over here. I don't remember off the top of my head if there's any... Well, never mind, we can't access that yet. I thought for whatever reason that you could access that sooner, but we're just stalling at this point. Let's just go into the boss fight. 425 degrees of pain, Octo Oven. Looked like the tentacle up there is the source of the trouble. Alright, the ends of the loaves look deadly. That's why I never eat the end slices. Thank you, Marie. Oh my god, I'd never eat the end slices on bread. This is weird. But anyway, this is going to be the first boss fight of the Octo Canyon, and I hope you're ready for this. I'm not funny. But anyway, what you want to do is, when you use the ink on the bread, do not stop, you need to keep going. Mary, you may be the inferior squid sister, but your puns are awesome. I will give you that. So, yeah, you need to splat up the bread so you can climb up the toaster area, and you'll be able to destroy the tentacle on top. Churros! Wait, no, they're just columns of ink. But there are fewer walls on the oven to climb now. So yeah, the boss fight, as you can probably imagine from standard video game logic, the boss fight will get progressively more difficult as time goes on. So what we want to do now is, you're going to be going over here. There's now, and as Marie said a moment ago, there's less inkable walls for you to climb upwards. But it's not really all that hard to figure out which ones you cannot climb because... Good, but don't stop loafing around. Things may go right. I'm sorry if I'm getting distracted, but Mary's puns are pretty great. I'm not shy of admitting that I prefer Callie. Wait, armored bread? But armor? On bread? Some kind of glazing machine has appeared. Hey, if you're concerned about armored bread, you should talk about armored pancake men. But yeah, as I was saying a moment ago, yeah, I'm not shy of admitting that I think Callie is the better squid sister. I like her personality more, and I think that her song Solo Bomb Rush Plus is the best of the two. But Mary is a pretty great character. Ah! That's what I get for praising the inferior squid sister. Alright, I won't harp on that too much. I won't make that like a running gag for the series, because I know there are a lot of Mary fans out there, and both of the characters are pretty great. You can't have the squid sisters without both Callie and Marie. But this guy's toast. You know what they say, all toasters, toast, toast. If you get that reference, I am so sorry. By the way, I love how the HC Rumble makes it feel like that you It just, you can feel like the individual splats not with the HD rumble, and it just feels so good. Fortunately, I can't feel it right now that much because I have a Joy-Con grip, and it kind of hinders the ability to feel the HD rumble, but that's not important right now. Or am I playing with the Joy-Cons? Good work, Agent 4. I sort of know how to pick them. Gotta hand it to Octarians, though. I didn't expect them to have fully operational Octobosses at their disposal. I think it's time to call in the big guns. Let's see here. Sheldon, can you hear me? Over.
I hear you loud and clear, Marie. Over. Oh man, this is so cool. Agent 4, I'm Sheldon from Ammonites, the only weapon shop in Inkopolis with over 542 million years of trusted service. That's right, stop by Ammonites in Inkopolis Square for all your special needs. Tell me Sheldon sent you. Marie told me everything. Do you think that my signature weapons can be of help to the new Squid Splatoon? I'm honored. But I'm afraid I can't just let you treat my vast arsenal like an all-you-can-eat buffet. I do have a business to run, you know? So let's help each other out. I want you to help me test out some new weapons I'm currently developing. All you have to do is use them in real-world conditions. If you do that for me, I'll be able to gather all sorts of amazing data. That data will help me get the approvals I need to make retail versions of the weapons. And once the retail versions are out, you can use them in turf war battles. It's a real win-win, don't you think? Oh yeah, and...
Okay, down boy. I think Agent 4 gets the point. Let's get back to work, Agent 4. Stay frizz! If you guys know me, you should know Sheldon is my least favorite Splatoon character. Oh my goodness, he's so annoying. And he talks frickin' ever. But he's not that bad Octo Canyon. I will give him that. He is part of a pretty awesome gameplay mechanic, which we'll be getting into in a moment. This right here was the thing I was talking about, where you can upgrade your weapons, so I'm going to be doing that real quick. It's only going to get tougher, Agent 4. You need to upgrade your gear with the Ammonites. Alright, so let's go take care of that real quick. I'm not going to be upgrading my weapons to the fullest degree during this series, but what I will be doing is I am going to be unlocking the curling bomb. So let's take care of that, and now we have that unlocked, I'm going to switch over to that. I think that we were able to do it. Nope, okay. Oh, we need to push the D-pad button. Okay, that's pretty cool. I really hope that becomes a standard feature of the next Splatoon game, how it would be really cool to be able to switch sub-weapons on the fly so you can have more strategies and things like that. Alright, so we're going to be going over there in the next episode. So, next time on Splatoon 2, we'll be taking care of the Suction Kappa lookout. But before we wrap up this video, we're going to meet you guys over in the magical land of alternate save file for a pretty interesting online multiplayer mode. So, let's go! Now that we're in the magical land of alternate save file, you may be wondering, what stages are we going to be playing this time around? Are we going to be going into Turf War? Are we finally going to be going into Rainmaker? No. Instead, we're going to check out this sketchy area because I heard they have job openings. And one thing I'd like to mention real quick is there's going to be like a big tutorial for Salmon Run when you first play this, but it's all stuff that I can explain myself, and I figured the footage for that is going to be part of a separate video, which we'll be demonstrating way later down in the Let's Play. So as for now, I'm going to be explaining tutorial stuff myself, but there is a proper tutorial, which we'll be demonstrating later. But, as you can see right here, freelance, you'll be playing by yourself, teaming up with randoms, you can play with friends, or you can play in an online lounge where you use voice chat through the Nintendo Switch app. Without further ado, let's play our first round of Salmon Run. So right away in the lobby, one thing I'd like to mention real quick is, in videos like this, where we're going to be focusing on boss fights throughout Octo Canyon, this is the multiplayer match we'll be playing. We're going to be playing on turf war and ranked battles during the regular stages in the game, and during boss levels, level video things, we're going to be focusing on Salmon Run. Salmonoid Smokeyard. Third time is the charm. The past 2 takes trying to do this, I lost literally by 1 egg. And I'm really hoping that doesn't happen because I'm pretty sure if I lose one more, I'm going to lose my rank, and that's not going to be present. Oh my goodness! Oh. I saw the question mark there, and I was happy for a moment because I thought that meant I was going to get a rare item, but that's not the case. We're just stuck with this stupid blaster. But anyway, now let's talk about how Salmon Run works. First of all, I should mention that there is a proper tutorial when you first boot up Salmon Run. The reason why I'm not demonstrating right now is because there's another place and time where it probably makes more sense to do it. It may not seem like it makes a whole lot of sense right now, but just trust me on that. We're gonna get another opportunity to demonstrate the tutorial. Can you please be destroyed? Oh my goodness, this is not a good spot right now. It's not a good spot right now. I'm honestly surprised I lived as long as I did. Alright, this enemy over here, this is a steel eel. Basically how you defeat them is you need to destroy the driver who's driving the back of the steel eel. And whenever you defeat a boss salmonoid like that, they're going to be dropping 3 power eggs. So you can use that to fill up the basket, which is going to be your primary objective this time around. And that right there, I believe that's not a stinger. The stinger is a tower guy. I don't know this guy's name off the top of my head. I'll put a caption on the screen somewhere. We're going to have a more in-depth guide over the individual... why didn't I jump down there? Like, seriously, why didn't my inkling jump down there? What the heck? Okay, I'm going to call for help because I desperately need it. You're right there. Why aren't you helping me? Come on. Come on. There we go. Yay! Okay, there's some eggs over here we can go grab. You're going to see on the top corner the quota for every round. As long as you meet that quota and all your party members stay alive during the end, then you should be okay. This can be pretty challenging though because Salmon Run can get pretty brutal at times. Just saying right now, Salmon Run does not get this hard right off the bat. The only reason why it's so chaotic right now is because I'm playing on a higher difficulty. I'm playing on the professional setting, which is the highest ranking you can possibly get in Salmon Run. And I'm really hoping that I win this one, because I'm really nervous that if I lose another Salmon Run match, I'm going to lose my rank. That's not going to be a pleasant experience. But now it's appearing to be nighttime, which means we're going to be getting an event pretty soon. No! It started with the worst one! It started with the worst one! Okay, the mothership. How this one works is there are going to be some baskets that are going to be raining down from the sky, and those are the only way you can get power eggs. So you definitely want to keep looking upwards more often than you would usually play in this game. It's just not nice. It is rude. Alright, so whenever Mr. Grizz will be talking about the egg basket, what you can do, use your stingray to destroy as many power eggs as possibly can. This is the best way to counter the mothership. And after a little bit, you should be able to get enough off there. Okay, that was pretty good. Okay, we're not having too much trouble, so that's pretty good. I'm really hoping that we make it through this, because it would be awesome if we make it through the first mothership in this Let's Play. And I will be demonstrating every single event, don't worry about that. So, that we were too late to take that one. Okay, we literally need just one more. We literally need just one more. Okay, I'm going to save you, people. I'm going to make a path for you. And we should be okay now. Okay, as long as we can stay alive for 30 seconds, we should be good. The mothership, what's really weird about this one is that the mothership will steal your eggs if you're not fast enough. So when they get over towards you, make the mothership your primary target. Let's use a stingray on you. We probably should have used it a bit sooner. Okay, come on, come on. Okay, good. And we did. That was proper grammar. Okay, everybody needs to stay alive for just a little bit longer. Okay, wave 2 clear. We've already made it further than we did in the previous recordings. Alright. And I'm getting legitimately nervous. I don't know why I'm saying objectively. And we got splat delays. Oh, I love this weapon. Alright, one thing that's worth mentioning is that the weapon combination you're going to get depends on what special you're going to have. So we have in Stingray right now, which means we can only get this weapon selection right now. So that's something that's pretty well worth mentioning. There's probably a better way to word that, but that's the only way that I can think of off the top of my head. I don't script these videos or anything like that. If I did, then it probably would have been better for explaining stuff, but I don't do that. Alright, this guy right here, that guy will launch a that raining special. I don't remember that name off the top of my head. That one's not that big of a problem to deal with, so I'd put that at a low priority if there's multiple guys out right now. But you don't want to underestimate the rain, because the rain will make it harder for you to navigate, because over time it's going to be harder for you to get through the area, because there's going to be more slime everywhere. Hopefully somebody can come over to help me. Okay, goody. Okay, I need to take care of that Steelio, because they're giving problems to my teammates. This is a cooperative multiplayer mode after all, so it's a good idea to work together. Alright, we got you. Ah, another one! Another one! Alright, save me. Alright, goody. Oh, we got a lot of these right there. Wow. A feeling that I absolutely love when I play through Salmon Run is I love it when you get like a... I love it when you get like a stream of power eggs just constantly going into the basket. That's such a good feeling. Ah, this is so good. I really love Salmon Run. Personally speaking, I'd consider this to be one of the more enjoyable multiplayer modes in the game. I do still enjoy a good old turf war, and we'll be getting into my favorite ranked battle modes pretty soon. But I gotta say, Salmon Run is probably my favorite of multiplayer modes. And it's also the only place where you can do a squid bag and not get fear of being reported onto the Switch Online app. But now we've completed our first Salmon Run. The unfortunate thing about this mode is that it's only available every once in a while. It's only available during certain time frames, but I will be demonstrating a trick in a moment that will make it easier for you to tell when it's going to become available. So let's back out of Salmon Run real quick. Now I don't exactly know how many matches of Salmon Run I'm going to be playing every recording session. I'm going to be looking through the video to see how long the final video is from just doing one match at a time. Maybe we'll do two, I don't know. The thing is, only one Salmon Run map is available at a time, so that's something that we want to keep in mind. And so what we want to do is... which button? It's X button. So we can look over here and see what stages are going to become available. We can see what Turf War stages will be coming available during the next rotation. And we can also see when the next Salmon Run shift is going to become available. So, this is definitely going to become outdated by the time this video goes out, but we can see the schedule is going to be coming up pretty soon. And you can also use the Nintendo Switch Online app to check this out as well. We'll be making a video demonstrating the Switch app at a later time in the future. But, with all that taken care of, we're going this video off here. So, thank you all so much for... It's bothering me, I'm not in the circle. There we go. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Splatoon 2. Next time, we're going to be doing something pretty different. That's very vague and cryptic, but I can't think of anything else to hint at what we're going to be doing next time, right? Spoiling. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Splatoon 2, and until next time, leave the gear to you. Oh yeah.